Like it or not, we're going live. Are we live? Or
not
you
yet.
just put in our chain?
Not yet.
God damn it!
No, okay, we're live. We're live the whole time.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
Now we're live.
How y'all doing?
Okay. Just people stuff.
Nice.
Hello, D&D fam.
Fam, yeah.
Fan? There's 0 viewers right now. I'm sure. I'll share the stream though. Then we'll get a couple more.
Yeah. Going big today.
This is gonna be
Alright,
live.
you got the notification. Sounds pretty good, so we should be alright. Recap time. Especially since Guard wasn't here last time. Hope he feels better this time around.
A bit.
Fellas.
Hold on here.
Let me put in some festive music, I guess.
We finished off a battle against.
Change the screen, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't die, did I?
Not yet.
Yeah, didn't do that. Here we go. Screen's changed. Yeah, we fought some baddies. Finished them off.
The Oni.
The
Oni spirits.
The Japanese guys. One of them ran away.
Far East Assassins, yeah.
Yeah, one got away. Cheeky swine.
Left his buddy to get slaughtered. Was he the leader then?
Going to tell the Emperor.
That's fine, you know.
Well, like Gimli.
Life and death are, you know.
He was the mage one, wasn't he?
Yeah. You know, death is a common enough occurrence in the Far East. You know. People jump on their own swords willy-nilly over there, so, you know.
Is this the lusty Argonian maid?
What?
What's that?
What?
Do you remember that thing from?
Yeah, but what does it have to do with anything we've discussed so far?
I just saw Thiasa in the.
Yeah. Well, you know. I thought to add some diversity, you know.
Yeah. There. Alright,
so many NPCs.
So after you finished off these Forestern Assassins, you received the fealty, a vow of loyalty from Akemi, as your as a samurai, basically, a weapon master, right? That's basically how that works. What happened after, if you remember?
I can't. Hopefully someone else does.
Oh, man.
No, I'm trying to think.
Maybe not much, right? Because you finally made your way to... Well, yeah, you finally made your way to the festival grounds. There was a short musical number, the one that you're hearing right now from the symphony orchestra, and a dance troupe. You know, I can make them visible, like in the upper left corner. Here you go. And then there was the moment for a play, right? Which told an ancient ass story, a famous romance filled with sword and sorcery. I didn't exactly, nail it, but you got the gist. And you remembered it as the exact story this song you heard all the way back in the prologue was talking about. Remember that one?
Is it on the ship? No.
No, on the island.
Oh yeah.
No, on the ship they had, shanties and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, and after that whole thing, I'll probably try to tell it properly, separately some other time. The actors made their way off the stage after taking a bow, getting I almost said getting clapped, receiving claps,
Getting the
and
clap.
the second part of the show began. Now partying in earnest with some traditional Heartlands music. Wait, no. Instrumental version. There we go. It's time to dance, fellas, and let the wine flow. So feel free to mingle, find partners, find, people to arm wrestle for Goggins. Anything you may like.
Alrighty.
You could even gamble a bit if you can find someone, willing to. Okay. That was, yeah. So what does Goggins do during this time?
Let's have a look.
At the sound of that, those pipes and horns, perhaps Gil would like to remind Goggins of the bagpipes he owns. Like, yo, Goggins, have you been practicing? Remember?
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Oh, it's just you and me now.
They're dropping like flies out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
My cats are fucking around. Sorry.
Maybe wait till Kale gets back, and then we can do a little bit of RPing.
Yeah.
Where's that guy?
What do you want to do, Griff?
I want to go talk to that. Oh, I'm right on top of him. Is this this guy, Magwin?
You're a jeweler.
Yeah.
Right? What? Sorry?
I'll introduce the jeweler to Magwin.
Why?
She's got a lot of jewelry.
Not really.
No?
No, these are barbarians. They don't do that kind of thing. At best, they carve wood, bone, that kind of thing.
Oh, but she's got like that hammer.
I mean, these pictures are not literal, my dude.
Oh, okay.
They're just, to get a good feel for how the character looks.
Oh, because I was gonna roleplay asking Tiernan if he could make something like that. But I guess.
Like what? Sorry.
Like the hammer necklace.
I think that might be the hammer of Thor, but that's more metalworking, actually. You'd be better off talking to your smith.
Okay, I'm just trying to come up with an excuse to get him to talk to her.
Why?
I don't know.
Of all the things to do, I mean, you can, just, I want to understand why.
Oh, because I remember last time he almost pissed his pants trying to talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, and that was when his age, never mind, like a MILF like Magwin.
Oh, Magwin's a MILF? I thought she was the daughter of the guy.
No, that's this girl here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And her spirit animal.
That's probably pretty intimidating for him. But
Yeah, I mean, she's friendly enough, just, very tribal looking, and this is a literal panther, a spirit panther. So,
Okay. Yeah, he's how old is he supposed to be? Like 14?
No, he's a bit older. I forgot. Probably like 17.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should have extended the song. Yeah, let me do the repeat thing.
Okay. I'll say like, hey, what's that? Is that like an art on her forehead, or is that a amulet?
Oh my god. Could be like a sort of henna tattoo.
Oh,
So
it's a
temporary.
tattoo.
Like war paint, maybe.
Okay.
War paint, basically, yeah.
Does Tiernan know? Hey, Tiernan, I'm asking, do you know how to dance, Tiernan? I'm not asking you to dance, by the way. No homo.
No, my lord. Why do you ask?
I was gonna see if see what your just checking your skills. Do you want to learn how to?
In fact, one of the girls. Let me move these guys out of the way if you're done talking to them. This girl, the trickster sister, will in fact overhear you and offer to teach him to dance.
Oh, what do you think of that?
Come with me. Come with me, silly boy.
Okay. Good. Success so far. Gotta get the birth rate up in this shit.
In fact, one other from the group knows the kind of antics that Ivy gets you, and will try to defuse the situation before it gets too awkward.
What's Ivy up to?
Oh, all kinds of things. She's kind of a mischief maker. That's kind of her reputation. Is Garden Daru back? You wanted to RP a bit between you two?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
On the subject of bagpipes.
Yeah, man, I made them for you, but you never seem to practice.
I blow on them, and it makes funny sounds, but I don't know how to make any music. We need a teacher.
Is Goggins illiterate?
Interesting. At least,
Would he
Goggins
be
has.
able to be taught sheet music?
At least Goggins. Oh yeah, you don't need it. Come on, like, I would wager that most modern, famous modern musicians have no fucking clue how to read sheet music. Like the Jimi Hendrixes of the world.
You're not giving him enough credit.
I mean, some sure do, but many of them, in fact, do not, and have never been able to.
Hendrix.
It's not like they need to, it
Hendrix
all comes
was a
down.
fucking savant.
Yeah, but he didn't do sheet music. Like, trust me on this one. But he didn't need to. His ear was legendary. Like, yeah. All he needed was to hear a song once and he would know it. It's fucking superhuman. Like, not even joking.
Guys, understood sound.
I like to think that Goggins, if not possessed of good ear, he would be able to train his muscle memory to perform. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. He just needs probably a bit of practice.
Yeah. And as you said, a teacher. Speaking of which, I do remember some of the dwarves inviting you to winter at their place, Goggins. Not just to, partake of their fine culture and craftsmanship and combat skills, but also their alcoholic beverages.
I mean, it's basically everything Goggins loves in one place.
Also, the mountaintops near Grendel's Shield are some of the nicest and wildest, which might help you reconnect to your first home and nature more generally. So what do you say?
Yeah.
And I can just imagine, Goggins sitting on a snowy mountain peak, practicing his bagpipes. Like, that's one hell of an image, wouldn't you say?
We would cause an avalanche.
Cross-legged at the top of the mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
All tranquil.
Once the festival's wrapped up, we can do that.
Yeah, you still have a bunch of time before winter officially arrives. And then, you can very well stay there for a while. It'll help, further cultivate you. Also, some time away from the group might be good because, familiarity breeds contempt. You've been attached at the hip for so long that a bit of time apart would maybe be good. And Frith has, a family.
Goggins can't be away for too long. Frith's
No,
gonna
of
have
course
his
not.
kid here soon.
Of course not. That's pretty soon, isn't it?
Somebody's got to be around to juggle the baby.
All right.
He'd make a good babysitter. Goggins would.
Do his best Metro Man impression.
Yeah, he'd give the baby the best push-up routine in all the realms.
Gotta toughen you up, boy.
Yeah, get
Okay.
some meat on that muscle on them bones.
Meat on that muscle.
So how do you guys mingle? Like,
Wednesday.
I want to see you mingle with the guests. Look around, see who attracts your attention.
I see the two dwarfs are here. The brothers. Oh,
They're
There's
actually
four dwarfs.
seated. They're seated at one of the tables. Apparently discussing something quite serious.
have a little wander over.
You can hear Baron the Bold asking, so who do you reckon would be the best in a fight? I don't know, my friend. Seems like the tall, wide-shouldered one is more suited to battle, but the other knows eldritch magic. Who do you reckon they're talking about?
Talking about Gorath, aren't they?
Insight.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do this. Pardon?
Not bad. You figure they're talking about the two Dragonborn brothers over here.
Oh. Where are they?
Yeah, one is a paladin of Bahamut, wearing a shiny black armor, and the other is wearing blue robes with a green fern pin, also of the Order of the Silver Knight, a mage. Right, both are blue eyes, white dragons, to make a reference, they have a sort of a rivalry,
What the dwarves and the dragonborn do, or the
you know, whenever they get together, they like to compete. Friendly manner, of course. They never had conflict per se, but you know, sort of like Gimli and Legolas, like, you know,
right.
A bit of friendly ribbing. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, the Dragonborn are way more famous for their martial prowess than the dwarves. But that's not to say the dwarves don't have their pride, which is considerable.
Oh yeah. I guess dwarves are more known for their engineering, aren't they?
Yes, craftsmanship, mining, and, well, less so engineering. Like, they do bigger scale engineering, whereas for more finer mechanisms, you would want the gnomes. To be precise,
yes.
The Tinker Gnomes. The Tinker Gnomes are sort of offshoot of regular gnomes. Regular gnomes are more fey, more magical. More fame, more magical. Like some of this group are gnomes. Let me see. I think this girl. Yeah, this girl above, and these two guys here are regular gnomes. Right, and they're more more sort of, you know, fey halflings, if you want to describe them that way. Whereas Tinker Gnomes have a quite distinct culture and proclivities. You may have met one or a few during your trip through the Undermountain, but I forget. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And yeah, the dwarves do see you, and the two miners ask you, Lord Goggins, who do you reckon would be better in a fight?
Oh, those two dragonborns over there.
The mage or the marshal?
Well, I always like to think up close. Marshal always wins. But those cheeky, annoying mages can get distance on you. It can be a pain to take down.
Your ambassador here, Mr. Strongtooth, will argue. Certainly, Lord Goggins, but consider a well-placed fireball at a distance might ruin anyone's day, surely.
I once had my loincloth set on fire and had to fight in the nude.
This gives you a third arm to bludgeon them with.
I was gonna say something about, you know, having ventilation, being cool while fighting, you know? But that's way better. Holy shit.
What are you drinking, boys?
Strong dwarven cider, says Venerable. This guy's fucking crazy. You know that by now.
Yeah, he's our ambassador, one of our ambassadors.
No, this guy's the look. The classy guy is the ambassador. Goat guy over here is a famous knight. You know, kind of crazy. You know, he's almost permanently bloodlusted.
I think he's been headbutted by one of his thieves too many times.
Could be. I mean, he is partial to a good headbutt himself. You can see by the very shape of his forehead. And in fact, he keeps his beard tied up like around his neck so it doesn't get in the way. He must have a beard. It's a status symbol in Dwarven society, but that doesn't mean he wants it to get in the way or get pulled on it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, lads.
Lord Goggins, an arm wrestle, a drink, or both?
Ah, both.
Both! Let me select them.
Let's see what you got. How do I do that?
Shall we place a wager then?
Aye.
Where the
What do you
boulder
reckon, boys?
produces a let me see. A solid gold belt buckle. He in fact pulls off his whole belt, which is a bit sus starting off, but he puts it on the table. I wager this.
Ooh, that looks like that's worth a fair bit.
Yeah, you can use it to bludgeon your enemies with it, in case you get disarmed.
Aye, but what about if your trousers fall down?
Well, I believe our friend Guard mentioned earlier, so I'm not gonna repeat and take credit for that.
Right, I'm guessing a bit
So,
of
strength check. Yes.
Have you guys ever seen an arm wrestle, like a professional arm wrestle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
They're pretty intense, aren't they? They get all strapped up.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, they're pretty intense. They're quite fun, actually.
Have you seen that?
Let me see if I got a good soundtrack for that.
Right.
Ever seen that Sylvester Stallone movie, Over the Top?
Yeah, ages ago, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Where he does that weird wraparound thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, dear. Weak from battle.
Let me roll.
That's what we always put it down to.
Yeah.
Let me roll now. I got a 21. Come on, Lord Gaze, I know you are better than that in you. Let's 2 out of 3 then.
Aye, that was my left arm.
Okay. Okay, roll again.
Right, let's try this one again. Just get warmed up, boy.
Oh.
Wee. Feeling stronger now.
Aye, I felt that one in me tricep. And for the finale. Roll again.
Best out of 3.
Yeah. You're now 1-1.
All right, last one. Here we go. Show me what you got. Give me your best.
I have one thing to say about that. You win, me large friends. Hey. That's bloody prodigious strength right there.
You're strong un for a little un.
Aye, we call them thick muscles.
You got that low center of gravity.
Bloody low blow, my friend. Bloody low blow.
All right, boys.
During this time, what do the other guys do? I wonder. Such as Kale or even Frith.
I'll arm wrestle the other door. To make it fair, because
I mean, presumably you want to mingle, right? No, not just pile on to one thing.
It's a dance, right?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Like, the music is meant specifically for more energetic, folky dancing.
Yeah, so Kale will try to get, I don't know what they call it, when you do partner switch, where you get everybody dancing and...
Like line dancing? That's pretty good.
No, where
Okay.
you dance, but like every couple of beats you change who you're dancing with.
I see. That makes sense. Let me then change to the vocal song version. I think you might like it. Right. So let's see some pairs, eh? Let me bring your girl over. Right. Let's make the lines, eh?
I've never heard this.
I can share it.
No, I never heard this singer.
This type of music or what?
This particular part of the song.
Yeah, well, I started with the instrumental version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
You want me to share it? I can.
Well, it's
Yeah,
fine.
pretty
I'm
fun.
not right now. But
Yeah, fine. So, who do you reckon is gonna dance, Gil? And you'll have to explain the thing to me because I'm not so familiar.
I mean, everybody. It's a group dance thing.
Oh, I see.
You've never seen a scene like that in a movie or something.
I can't say that I have. But it's fine. You know, we can. So, you group up into pairs at first and you trade partners then?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's make some pairs then. No, because
I'm trying to think of movies where people have done that, but nothing's coming to mind.
I mean, can't you search the thing just plain old? Given that Otto is missing today, we're gonna have him dance against his will. There you go. Goreth, who's gonna invite the most eligible bachelor in all of Griffin's Gate? Let's see. Oh, I got just the person for the job. Would even Goggins want to participate?
No, why not?
I got a partner for you. How about her?
Let's have a look. Yeah, let's do it.
Move there, eh? So we know which the pair, what we got to work with.
Okay.
I think that should do it. Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot to repeat it again. Damn. Let me turn it a bit down.
It's catchy. Catchy tune.
Yeah. It is pretty good. Chose it especially, you know. Right. Frith, Elizabeth will invite you to dance. What do you say?
Sure. Never say no.
You don't sound too sure. I mean, you'd better not. If you know what's good for you. So, describe to us how the whole thing should go down, Guard, because, yeah.
So, generally, it's like, if it's a more upbeat song, it's kind of like a...
It is. Mm-hmm.
Swing dance. Typically, it's dancing where you circle around each other like a waltz or a swing dance or something, and then every now and again, as you come across another couple, you
I see.
swing your partner into the other person's arms and vice versa, and you end up with a different dance partner. And it just goes
see.
around and around.
So kind of like this, sort of?
I mean, people are all over.
I know, but, you know. Sort of like this.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, feel free to arrange yourselves, because, you know.
Trying to find a reference.
No, I think I got it, actually. It's pretty lively, you know, the rhythm is pretty energetic. And once every few bars, you switch. Like on cue, right?
Yeah. As the dance brings one couple over towards another couple, they just swap.
I see. So let's take a Gorath indie contest here, right? So a good few bars, 4 to 8, and then on cue, like presumably from the percussion, boom.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good example of it on YouTube, and all the search results I'm getting are like partner swapping and
yeah. I figured,
parties
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Like let's not go there.
I don't know why this is the search result I'm getting.
Well, it's because of all the leftists, you know. And Redditors. No offense, but most of them, you know. No, I get it, you know. I think everyone gets it, because it's not really that complicated.
And I even threw like a Western in to try to get like some of these old classic movies, and I'm still getting nothing but swingers stuff.
Okay, so that was one switch, yeah? Oh, look, you got perfect pairs. So you traded with Gorath. Gorath is now dancing with your girl, and you are dancing with the Countess of Fermi. Frith will get a nice elf girl, and this Jack Black-looking bard will be dancing with your dragon. She's delighted, by the way. She's all about socialize, meeting new people and stuff. As for Conscience, now this one's rather more funny, because he's getting quite a dainty scribe girl, your scribe girl, and her new husband gets a quite, how should I say, a literal barbarian girl who's, you know, LARPing as a Goliath. So that's quite the contrast, but going both ways. Now, the two tieflings switch with the two gnomes. And this is also quite interesting. For kind of similar but different reasons. How do you interact during this time? Because it's quite an interesting, you know.
Well, I'm probably out of breath. I'm assuming I don't have my armor on, because I think that'd be kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just in, like,
maybe just your helmet.
No, just in nice clothes.
Kidding. Yeah. You can see that your partner is, you know, smiling wide, quite enjoying herself. And in fact, when some accents for the music hit, she goes like, hey, you know, getting really into it.
Nice.
Yeah, she's very lively.
Very cool.
Elizabeth is rather more subdued, but you can see she is enjoying herself quite a lot also. This is kind of her jam, you know. And oddly, for such a portly individual, the bard guy is quite graceful. It's quite a sight to see, actually.
Yeah, he's pretty barrel-chested, but he looks like he could move.
Yeah. Even in those tight pants, you know. What about these four over here? How does that go along?
I would imagine amicably.
Well,
It was
ideally.
Hale's idea in the first place.
Yeah. Do you reckon that Nihane will continue staring at you the whole time?
I mean, I imagine she'll pay attention to her new dance partner.
Seeing as, you know, you seem to have a thing for brunettes, and Fiorentina is a quite attractive brunette herself. But no, actually, she will meet Gora's eyes and, you know, smile knowingly. Wink, maybe. As for these four over here, I can imagine that Kage is not knowing much about dancing, you know. Picks up his partner, whereas the reverse is going on over here. Not saying Amir here is a scrawny dude, but you know. Let's just say he's not much of a tree puncher.
Yeah, she's probably throwing him around now.
Mm-hmm. As for here, well, I'm not sure. To be completely honest, like, Marlis is enough to freak anyone out. Just by, you know, looking the way she does. Consider that, except for her red eyes, there's not a drop of color on her whole body. So that's pretty uncanny looking right there.
Ultimate goth girl.
Yeah. And, you know, this fierce-looking devil dude, a veteran of who knows how many battles, is paired up with this, let me look for a height. Wait, 2 feet. God damn it. This 5 foot tall gnome girl. Who's a bit tipsy too. She's just barely avoiding stepping on his feet. I find that pretty fun.
Do the father-daughter thing where she just stands on his feet and lets him.
Okay, let's do another song now. More, even more energetic for the dancing. Well, it has an intro, but you get what I mean. Starting a new round of dancing, I suppose. Do we trade some more, or is that it basically? Are the people supposed to trade on and on, or just remain in these quartets? Let's say
it can go for the duration of the song, typically.
I see.
My understanding.
So like this, maybe? Huh? Like kinda?
I keep trying to find references and I just can't.
Sorry?
No,
sorry, what?
I keep trying to find references and I'm just not finding anything.
This is fine.
Off.
It's fine, you know. We get the gist of it. It's all very lively and fun.
I thought maybe I could find a GIF of it on Discord, and it keeps giving me like different clips with Keanu Reeves' head on someone else's body for no fucking reason. I don't know what is going on.
I think Keanu might be well suited to playing your character in a movie. There we go. Hey. Right. Well, we can move on to another activity if that's what you want, you know. But you generally have free reign to do whatever pleases you.
I guess it's called a mixer dance.
It's pretty funky.
Yeah. Like if you play that on an electric guitar, it would be pretty shred. Hey. Okay, guys. What else would you want to be doing during this fun time, funky festival? Because if not, you can just keep dancing until you fall flat. That's very much encouraged.
I'm pretty happy to do something else.
Yep. You can always come back, you know, retcon in a little bit of something if you remember it. Hey. I put it on the loop. Silly me. No loop. Okay. Right, guys. So, if that's gonna be all, we can declare the festival ended successfully, with much joy and even a little bit of, you know, fighting. So even Goggins enjoyed himself this fine day. Quite eventful, if you remember. Struck a good few deals, made new friends, and allies, both. And the future looks as bright as ever for Griffin's Gate, much to the delight of the people living there.
Nice.
In fact, you might hear as you walk around, you know, praises from the townspeople. Thank you, my lord! My lords are the best in the realms! You know?
You're welcome, boys. Thank you.
Even your fan, Goggins even meets his fan Bjorn. Says, I've begun my training! It's going well! You know?
Let's have a look at those muscles. Give me some flexing. Show me what you got.
You realize he didn't actually manage to do much in, you know, a couple of days, but, yeah, I mean, encouraging him is always a good idea. You even meet up with, remember when you set up two people? There was this guy that was looking around for this girl that he liked. His name was Lawrence, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Spelled like this. Right, well, you meet him and his new wifey. Ooh, what happened?
Oh.
Lords, I have but to thank you so very much. We are so happy right now, and that's all thanks to you. They did one of those flash weddings, by the way. You know, kind of like Vegas weddings, but it's not Vegas, yeah. And it's official, not just for a day.
Well, in Vegas, it's official.
Yeah, I didn't think it. Yeah, but can you like annul it? Because I do think quite a few annulments. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can annul it.
Just as easily then? Ah, I see. It makes sense, you know.
I think there's a drive-through.
People do. So that's another way to take your money. I see that.
Yeah, they get you go
That's
one way,
pretty
get
funny.
you go the other way.
Yeah, that's funny, you know. Right. Well, what else can I say? That's it. Oh, I mean, if you remember anything else, you know, going forward, that's also fine. Now, as winter is approaching, preparations need to be made, obviously, because, yeah, this isn't modern times where you have electric heaters and the supermarkets are full of exotic foods all year round. But you have your townspeople to handle most of that. The castle has a generous storeroom full of whatever you may want, especially since the city is prospering more than, I don't know, it has the last few generations. In fact, what with all the trade going through, you know, the reputation for it being safe, not just from evil necromancers, but, you know, orcs. What else can I tell you? Perhaps some of the caskets of mithril wine will be, you know, cracked open for some occasions, you know. Make some nice mulled wine out of it. I particularly enjoyed that, by the way, in real life. Also, for some different arrangements. So, Gargans is going to Grendel's Shield to do training, mountaineering, and competitive drinking, right?
Yeah.
Well, you will be traveling with your ambassador, Morthal Strongtooth. He wants to stay with his family for a bit, and, you know, his services are not particularly needed these days anyway. And interestingly enough, also Ymir and Tiernan. They've been commissioned to perform some work. Let me bring them here. Where are they? Ymir profusely promises Alish to give her a proper honeymoon when he gets back. And luckily it'll be springtime by then, which will be particularly nice. Let me actually gather everyone here. So, any other ideas how you would go about preparing for winter time? How about Fred's kid? When do you think that will be due?
I have no idea how long it's been. I thought earlier I thought it was
quite a while.
Yeah.
Like, consider that you started your whole adventure in Emerald Isle about let me see, about the first half of March. Like 14th March, 12th, something like that. When we had our first stream, that's when your adventure started as well.
Oh, okay.
That should, yeah.
March
that
10th?
should be easy to. 10th, yeah, okay. But you've done quite a bit. You have some downtime in the meantime, so you know. Yeah, could be a good 9 months since then. More than 9 months. No. Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be because like there was time. Like, I mean, there was times before the implantation, let's say, and then.
Yeah, but not a lot though.
Yeah.
Like, let's say 1st of April. Make it a bit reasonable. Yeah. Ooh. So it should be due around what? January?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And presumably winter ends about February. Second half of February. Because the climate, although temperate, is a bit on the smoother side around here.
It's got favorable
Not
winds up the valley.
particularly brutal winters, and not to mention, you can control the weather. So, you know,
To an extent.
no. Like, let me look it up because it's a real thing.
I mean, I know chaos can control weather to a point, but winter's still gonna be winter.
Yes, but it can be a gentler winter, of course. You know, no fucking blizzards and stuff. Well, you seem to be aware of what I'm talking about, so let's not get into it too much. Now, when Gargans is away on the mountain, I presume he does all that stuff we've mentioned, right? Training in with weapons, drinking copious amounts, becoming a Dwarven legend, and mountaineering, as well as practicing his bagpipes. Is that right? Presumably you even find someone to teach you a nice tune.
Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
pretty sweet.
Yes. And just let me create a scene. I need to create a make a scene, you know. Okay. Maps. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, god damn it. What? Okay, found it. My lousy organization. Okay, I found it. Nice. Okay, you can see it. Okay. Saving. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, so nice. So nice. Okay, guys, so presumably the year passes, and as soon as spring arrives, I presume the 4 guys in the party. Let me put you guys like over here. Where Frith? Where Frith?
Oh, I'm on the chair here. Oops.
Okay, because I want to see you guys all in one place. Okay, you presumably are hanging out in town all together, presumably with some other people as well. And something quite interesting happens. I want to see perception rolls from each one of you.
Alright, let's see.
Alright. So,
Whoa!
Nice.
How about Kiel? He wants to
Sure,
roll
fine,
last
Mario.
so he can blow everyone out of the water, huh? Okay, I'll do it then.
There we go.
Okay.
Perception,
Yeah, I rolled for you because you were taking your sweet time. Just a second. Okay. Okay. What happens next is easy to perceive, but I had you roll more to believe what it is you're seeing. I will now describe it. starting with what you hear. At a distance, blaring through the crisp mountain air, a glorious bagpipe solo heard from what appears to be a flying ship. It appears that Goggins is on the very the very front of it, gloriously squeezing his bagpipes. How about that shit, fellas?
That's the ugliest mermaid I've ever seen.
What? There's a mermaid?
That's pretty epic.
I can't see anything.
It pulls up into town, and in fact parks. Yeah, I suppose that works. Off to the side of the town, where in a clearing, and drops anchor. Do you guys go to greet your friend?
Of course, where does it drop anchor?
With his fancy new ride? Well,
They're
you
not
know,
making
often
They're not
clearing.
making a dent in the pavement, are they?
No pavement, you know. It's just, you know, a clearing. I suppose I can have a map for that, like this. But I don't think it's really needed.
Like, did the anchor hit a good petunia bush? What's
No, no. And a basket containing him and a few more people descends. You know, like you would have like on a balloon, like a hot air balloon type basket, you know. So you get to discussing, like, the hell is this, Goggins? You know, it's like, what the hell are you doing? Well, with him there is what looks to be a gnome girl, who will explain. Greetings, my lords. You bask upon the glory of my magnum opus, the Eudora.
Whoa. Well, what about this?
This is the culmination of my life's work. You see, I have always wanted to fly, but not just anyhow, but in style. And see, when that alien vessel crash landed upon your territory, we took it apart and looked in its guts. Using it, we have been able to confer upon this ship the ability to soar. Albeit not like an eagle, more like a fat chicken. She looks obviously miffed at, you know, what she perceives as the low performance of this ship, but you are fucking impressed because this is one of a kind. Okay, it's a proper ship, sized as it should be. Just it flies. How about that shit?
It's pretty cool.
well, better than the last ship we were on for sure.
Oh, come on, guys, you're witnessing a technological miracle. Literally the first of its kind, and that's your reaction?
Well, we don't have much of a good history on ships or in the sky, so having a ship that goes through the sky is kind of a ill omen.
I mean, you know,
The last boat we were on
Impressive.
were full of cultists growing spore plague.
Oh, right.
people.
Yeah, but it
And
was
the
moored,
last time
so...
we were in the sky, we were fighting a
Yeah, you were literally
Draco
falling
Lich.
to your deaths. Yeah. You were falling to your deaths. Luckily, we're saved, but, you know.
But hey, now we can one-up ourselves.
Yes.
We can fight cultists while Draco
and
Lich
dragons
dive
while
bombs.
in the air. Yes. In fact, this girl will introduce herself. As for the picture, I'll discuss a bit later. It's been difficult finding a good one. She will introduce herself as... Let me write it. Fuck, I wrote it down. I need to copy-paste it. My name be Zenith Fizzlebang, but milords can just call me Pepper. All my best friends do.
Pepper Fizzlebang.
Hello. Pepper.
Yeah.
Zenith is a perfectly fine name.
Yeah. She's like also 5 feet tall, cause gnome, but she sports a wrench that's like nearly that big. Well, not actually that big, but a big ass wrench, right? And all sorts of accoutrements.
You know,
And,
back in my more agrarian homeland, I knew a kid. His mom was named Zenith.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was a rowdy kid. Hung out
Might
with
have
some
had-
half-elf child and
Yeah.
caused
I
all
figured
kinds of problems.
I figured they might have had Fey ancestry. It means, wait, I have a brain fart.
I was just making a reference. Don't mind me.
Yeah. She explains that it means above in the sky, so I would think very fitting, isn't it? Right, let me offer you the tour, milords. And, you ascend, because it doesn't touch ground, you see. But, it can, when there's a need. Right, and, you are taken through the, innards of it, which, houses, the people who are supposed to come back here, and, some, minimal crew. Now you may understand why the dwarves needed a shipbuilder. They have no idea how to do that. They can engineer the fuck out of stuff, but a ship, nah, no idea. And it was kept as a secret project for many months now. Not even Guggins was permitted to see it until it was ready. You'll find the interiors ranging from quite utilitarian to a bit more ornate than we usually handle things. That's what we assumed would be to your liking. And you'll see... actually, let me put you guys down. Maybe you want to inspect the place yourselves. Oh, fuck. Big man. Okay, that's still pretty big, but you get it. Okay.
Be right back, guys.
All right. Okay, and you meet with your ambassador Morthal here, who will say, "For your services, milords, we would like to offer this ship to you, to keep and to use. It is only fair because our very survival as a kingdom and a people are thanks to you." React.
That's amazing.
We will be making more, of course, but this first one is a special honor.
This is an achievement worthy of presenting to the Empire.
Well, one would think you would want to impress and also travel in style.
It would certainly achieve both those goals.
Certainly beats the smell. Certainly beats the smell of a horse-drawn carriage. Not to mention the speed and comfort. Because imagine crossing a river, an unbridged river with a horse-drawn carriage. Like, good luck with that shit. Now, we would like to offer the services of Miss Zenith over here as an engineer. But you do need a captain. None of our people know how to steer it, never mind. Captain a vessel. An air vessel, I mean. You have seen one of their tanks, I do remember. Two of them, actually. Not just the mining tank, but also the, regular one. Now I have to BRB. Damn. Be right back, fellas. Think of, think of things to, interact, inspect the place, ask questions, that kind of deal.
Well, it'd be handy to transport things over long distances without being in super high danger. Well, we could take it to we could drive it to the capital when we have to travel there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we need to do something about the potential of falling out of the sky, though. I don't want a repeat of what happened with the dragon.
Parachutes. We gotta come up with some sort of way to survive a fall.
Oh, yeah. Out of character, I know it's possible to do that, but in character, in out of character, we need to develop parachutes or something.
Yeah, like
or have Gorathor and Feather fall. I don't know how that works in 4th edition, if it's a ritual or some bullshit.
Yeah.
So right before we hit the ground, I cast Maze of Mirrors and move everyone up 5 squares.
Yeah.
Or have Kairos. Right before we hit the ground, I let somebody charge vertically.
Yeah. I wonder if you could, would Maze of Mirrors stop your momentum?
Oh. I am back.
Ooh, what if as you fell, you get teleported to the ground? Just before your momentum.
I mean, that's complicated. Wait, before you hit the ground?
So right before we hit the ground, I'll cast Recall Ally on Goggins. So Goggins is 5 feet off the ground. Eliminate his momentum. He can land on his feet, and then he can catch Kale falling.
Well, yeah.
We're trying to think up of ways not to fall out of the sky and die.
Boots of Featherfall?
I don't know how 4th edition does Featherfall.
Yeah, there's boots that can do that. I'm not familiar with the exact name, but I'm sure I've seen them.
Are they cheap boots so that we can outfit everyone on the crew?
I'll find them, you know.
Can you like bury somebody princess style?
Okay.
So then we'd only need boots for like half the people.
Yeah, like the cheapest I can find here. Fey leaf sandals. When you fall, daily teleportation power. When you fall, instead teleport safely to the nearest horizontal surface within 5 squares that can support your weight. Take no falling damage and land on your feet. 520 gold.
Ooh, 520. I wonder how many people we're gonna need to crew this thing.
But you haven't even received your ship for 5 minutes and you're already thinking about crashing it.
No, clone.
Kale we're talking about.
What?
Him, Kale planning out everything that could horribly go wrong and result in our death is the only reason any of us are still alive.
That's fair.
Literally the last time we were up high in the air, we fell out of the sky, so...
Yeah. I assume he won't forget that quite so easily.
I mean, we do have some tinker folk. Maybe they could make parachutes.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
that now that I know what a parachute is.
Oh. I mean, it's not that complicated, surely.
But yeah, we have an inventor type that Kale could go to and say, so I'm worried about us falling out of the sky and dying.
Say no more, fam. Yeah, but I'm looking for because this is a literal purchasable item that you received with a price, but I'm looking for that price. I think I'm gonna have to look it up on the compendium. You know, for bookkeeping, it's not costing you anything, but you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you, but I will find it. It's a 5-figure price, so, you know, that's quite something. Like a regular ass sailing ship is 10k, so, you know.
Like.
So Daru, if you can find the price of an airship for me, that would be amazing.
Price of an airship?
Airship, yeah. For bookkeeping, you know.
Okay.
Because I can't exactly find it, which is irritating.
I'll have a look.
Oh look, the price of your very own Epstein Island is 650k.
Nice. But what if you don't get all the other stuff?
What? Like the facilities?
Yeah, you just get the island because I don't want the Epstein stuff.
Presumably cheaper, but why get you know, a barren ass island?
Well, I was thinking, I mean, like, I don't want the like the kid diddling dungeons and stuff like that. That needs to go.
No, I mean presumably they're regular homes, you know.
And just
What's this
making
about island?
Jeffrey Epstein jokes.
Yeah, you know. I was looking at prices for stuff, looking for the price of an airship, but didn't find it. Instead, I found the price for a private island.
I mean, it's just kind of like a fun island. It just flies and moves.
Yeah. Oh, you can get a flying island too. Floating castle, 1 million and a quarter.
Wow, that's a bargain.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta construct it, and only the Thayans know how to do that shit.
I'm sure we could hire a contractor.
Yeah. Say construction company.
We have an ex Thayan. Is she technically an ex Thayan, or is she still technically a Thayan?
Well, it's a nationality, so still Thayan. And she still wears her red robes everywhere, so yeah, I mean, full on.
We're just collecting like every. This is like a gotcha game. We're just collecting like one of everything.
You know, I don't think it hasn't crossed my mind to, you know, eventually get an adaptation. You know, you would pull for a 5-star assassin archer Nimhain and you know, ultra rare barbarian Goggins. You know. Melee DPS.
Kale took a risk by courting her to join us, so we have our Thayan, and I didn't get killed by Nimhaim in the process.
Actually, they've become pretty close in the meantime. You would be interested to know. They are kindred spirits of a sort.
Yeah, I remember, and I also remember a cold chill ran down Kale's spine when he saw that.
No, you shouldn't be worried. As I mentioned, they're you know, surprising friends now. But we can get back into that. Now, you are being taken on a tour of the ship. Right now, you're inspecting, what is it? What? Crew quarters?
Are we touring the ship while it's on the ground?
No, it's in the sky. Stationary, but... Why? Are you afraid of heights?
Yeah, I would imagine Kale would be.
You can just opt to never go up on the main deck.
I mean, he's a farm boy, so height is probably the most he's been off the ground willingly. Plus, he has a bad experience with being in the sky.
Yeah, you can just remain on the lower deck. That's fine.
He saw all these chuckle fucks go falling to what he thought was their death at the time.
Yeah, that must not have been pretty fun.
Nope.
Presumably, Goggins did a little wave when he fell. Brr.
Imagine that, like, Wile E. Coyote thing.
Haha. Yeah.
Just some Goggin-shaped outline in the ground.
Yeah. Now I wonder what the rest of the gang thinks about this whole thing. Because Kale made his thoughts quite clear on the matter. Whereas presumably when he hears about your aversion to heights, he's like, been there, done that. Because he rode on a literal dragon not too long ago. But he will mention that the area is beautiful from up above, and you should have a look. Guys, I'd have thought you'd be more excited than this.
What? Kale said plenty about it.
You, I mean, sure, but the others?
Well, I mean, I think it's really cool. I was like looking forward to using it or trying to. My mind immediately goes to how can we create more of these?
Like a business?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty lucrative.
They're already making more.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got the prototype.
Oh, prototype means it's unfinished. This one's finished.
Also, prototypes always have special features and are super awesome.
Yeah, they did testing and everything required, you know, for safety and performance.
It's probably got
it can even.
It's probably got like a special Magitech cannon that like pops out the front and can blow.
Well, no, not quite. It has regular cannons on the sides. It has a
prototype. It's supposed to be special.
It is, like, you know, there's literally no flying ships anywhere in the world right now, except for yours.
Like, it has a lightning rod, so it can't get hit by lightning, and it's fireproof.
You're right about that. It has so you have cannons on the sides, which I should remind you is quite an exclusive dwarven thing. Not very many people have cannons. Catapults maybe, but cannons not so much.
I have it on record, guys. This thing is lightning and fire immune.
Well, fire, maybe, I don't know about that, but anyway, you have a ballista up in front. On the bow, it's called the bow, now I learn. And on the back, a catapult, interestingly enough.
Are there harpoons in the ballista?
Presumably, you can load them up with, you know, regular cannon shot. You can see cannon shot over here. You can load harpoons, and you can even load chain shot.
Ballista.
On the ballista. Yeah, you got like a good supply of ammo. Presumably, you can.
Sky whales, Goggins.
Oh, when he hears what does Goggins say when he hears about sky whales? Oh, what? Where? Let me at him!
I don't know if sky whales are an actual thing, but he doesn't.
They
know
can
that.
be. You know, I can make them a thing. I'm reminded of that Primark D&D warehouse. Oh, that's like someone who turns into a house. It is now.
We're going full Moby Dick.
I just imagine like a red dragon flying through the sky and then our ship puttering after it. Goggins on the front with a harpoon in his bare hand. Ah!
Damn, bro.
No, that'd be pretty sweet.
Or, you know, holding on to the ballista that's, you know, nearly busted, doesn't have wheels anymore, and he's like loading it with one arm, like, you know, like fucking Kratos. And then fire it off.
Yeah,
man.
It'd be interesting if there was like an albino red dragon. It would still have the red eyes.
Not sure. Otherwise, no. Probably not, though.
I mean,
but there are white dragons.
There's no rule that says you can't have albinoism in a dragon.
I suppose, but there are literal white dragons. So, you know, they're not as big.
Imagine it. You sneak up. You think you're sneaking up on like an animalistic white dragon, and then you get ambushed by a red dragon that's actually got white scales.
I'll think about it. You've given me, you know.
Oh shit! That wasn't my intention.
That didn't really cross my mind, but now it has.
Not my fault, guys.
Thanks to you, but no, but jokes aside, yeah, it's quite impressive. Like, you'll be turning heads, like, you know, like, is that a fucking ship flying in the sky? And the thing is, it has like sails. It doesn't. It's like a normal ass ship. It doesn't have like a blimp balloon, you know, like some you know, steampunk D&D airships you might see. Because the key ingredient here is that what do you call it? That fucking spaceship that crashed over here. Presumably that's some kind of fucking Magitech shit, right? Because that was really the missing ingredient. And you can find it right here. And it's Zenith's patent, let's call it. But she did mention that you do need a captain. Now, you don't have one on hand per se, but you can think. Perhaps you met one, perhaps you want to look for one especially suited to your needs. You know, it really depends on you. And once you're good and ready, you have been summoned to the Imperial City, if you remember. Someone did bring it up earlier. I think it was you, Guard.
Might have been me. I can't remember
What
or you.
getting blamed for?
Mm-hmm.
I suggested a lot of things.
So now when you will be traveling, you will be quite able to bring a crew together and have them stay comfortably, and even, leave them back at the ship if things get really dicey. So think about that, You could potentially have fucking strike teams. Also, due to your recent finding of... how many Oculus Speculum devices did you find in Thay? Did you write it down, Daru?
I think 3 of it.
3?
I think
Three.
I think 3. Yeah, I think 3.
Okay, that's very good, because...
Two or 3, yeah.
Let's go with 3. Because 1 is necessarily gonna stay home with Ella, and you could bring 2 of them, and potentially 1 give it to your engineer. Not just to communicate and stuff, but to help her eyesight, and stuff. Because it has all sorts of doohickeys inbuilt.
Could we make a spyglass out of one?
Yeah, like an eyepiece, right? You can attach it to your mug.
Well, no, I mean, if it's a ship, it's gotta be like a spyglass.
No, this is used
put it
for
on a little
communication.
telescoping.
No need to make a telescope. It has zoom in it.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that can be its thing, and then Kale's going to want a spyglass.
You can get a traditional spyglass if you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me look for one. I can look for one.
He could hold the monocle up to his eye
I
and
think
then
you guys
spyglass
even...
over the monocle.
I think you... That's fair. I think you guys even had a magical one, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not up to... I don't remember what it did, actually.
We actually had one?
Yes, a magical one, but I'm drawing
I don't remember ever using one.
crystal balls, nightmares. What's the synonym for spyglass? Glass eye, hourglass, glass cutter, ooh, you. Glass, sunglass,
Glass?
glass eye, some sort of magical item for sure, but
I always suggest these things, but I have no idea how much money we have.
what spyglass? Ooh. You have quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, we got a couple of 100k or something.
Yeah. I don't know. Kale doesn't focus on how much money he has. He just focuses on the business, and then occasionally he's like, oh, hey, I want this stupid little thing.
Yeah. That's fine, I can't see it anywhere, but I'm sure you have
I
something.
have our own ship, but I want a spyglass.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone needs a cutlass.
I wonder what's. I wonder what that's classified as. Light blade? No actual cutlass. How about a falchion instead?
Gorath, bad news. You're the only one. You're the only one here who understands pegging, so you get the peg leg.
Oh boy, Jesus. A falchion. We have. What else? I mean, we can.
Help me hold him down, Goggins. Get out the sword.
The rapier is also quite a piratey weapon.
In a minute, we're getting Gorath a peg leg.
Come on, bro.
So you got one.
Oh, by the way,
we're going with the pirate theme. He has to play along.
Your engineer has a handgun, by the way. Not literally. It's a hand crossbow with a high crit. That's basically it.
Oh, here I was hoping she had a Glock.
No, it's a flint. Come on.
She's got that switch on her.
Technology is not that advanced yet. But, you know.
Yeah, we need a GAU Avenger cannon coming out the front of the ship. 30 millimeter depleted uranium rounds. Trying to think, it's like 67 rounds a second or something out of that damn thing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm drawing a real blank on that spyglass. Fucking hell. Yeah, I really can't find it, which is fucking weird.
I can't think of what else you'd call it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a telescope? Let me fucking look it up. But that's basically the name of it. Like, come on. A small telescope. Yeah, okay, good. Fucking hell.
That'll do.
I do remember something of a magical version, you know?
I'm sorry, I take that back. It's 65 rounds per second.
Fucking hellfire.
That's like
millimeter caliber.
Jesus fucking Christ. That will ruin anyone's day.
Yeah, I shared that picture of the car that had a bunch of holes punched through it.
Yeah. I think I remember that shit.
Basketball-sized holes.
So yeah, but yeah, you on this ship you do have your cannons, which are, you know, pretty good. Also, that ballista in front is one of those fancy autonomous ballista that you have given the dwarves previously. So you don't even need to man it.
You just get a bunch of cannons and put them on a spool. Make a gallon cannon.
Later on, you know, like at least a buckle gun, you know? Like a rotary thing.
The entire hold would be cannonballs.
Well,
fire
maybe
for
not
2 minutes.
Cannonballs, but, you know. Like a rotary gun, like a buckle gun.
The sea was.
They used to have in the pirate age, so that's you know, conceivable. Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen those missile defense guns on the ships?
Sea Whiz.
Well,
in the navies, there's like a Sea Whiz that's like
on a real thing.
It shoots like 2,600 rounds a minute. It only can last for 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, before it runs out of ammo or overheats, right?
Yeah. Well, it's because it's just to shoot down a missile, right?
But
it's like a wall of steel, just or
it'll shoot anything.
Jesus. Well, you excited for about adventuring in this thing?
Hell yeah. This is very Final Fantasy VII. I've played that.
The old one. It's been a while. What can I tell you? But yeah,
travel around in the big old ship.
sort of steampunk, right?
4,500 rounds per minute or 75 rounds per second.
Damn, bro. It doesn't even produce distinct sounds. It's like.
Yeah, echo Bert.
Right, but the thing is, you do need a crew, right? Put you guys to the side, so we can see what kind of crew you're gonna head with to the Imperial City. Or perhaps you want to scout for a captain first.
Oh, we don't have a captain for it?
Nope. You do have an engineer, but not a captain.
Do we know anyone already?
You might. You do know Captain Carlo Appleton from Fermi, and his daughter, and his navigator.
Ah, I remember them.
Mm-hmm. You have met, I think you came in from Emerald Isle with Captain Scarlet. And that's about it. If you want to meet new people, you can, absolutely. Depends on what you're looking for, really.
Well, if there's already a captain plus navigator,
An adventurer, too.
If they're already out there, we've already met them. I think they're worth approaching.
Right.
We might have a go-to team right there.
Yeah. That seems like a good move. So I presume you want to go to Fermi then to meet him?
Yeah.
Look for him?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put him down in that case. Okay, here's one. Where's the other? Okay. There they are. You presumably, arrive in Fermi. You make your way to the various taverns in town, especially one more near the docks, and you don't spend too much time until you run into them.
Don't say hello.
Ah, my lords! How very surprising and pleasant to see you in Fermi. Back for business or pleasure?
Little both.
Ah, I knew you were a man after my own taste.
We
But please, sit.
come
Sit,
across
have a round.
a ship.
Have a round on me. Let us discuss our plans and prospects.
Very well. So we've come across a ship of our own. It's
Oh, good.
we're not exactly familiar. It's kind of a unique build. So we're looking for an experienced hand to kind of man it.
A unique build. Is it one of those Turathi triremes?
Honestly, I don't know much about ships. I just know it's a new design. It's kind of a prototype.
Could you tell me more? Does it have do you row on it? I assume there's a special term for it, but I'm not familiar. So sorry about that.
I mean, you could take up oars for sure. I don't know that would really help.
It wouldn't bite to bite. What about the size? Is it a schooner, a frigate, a caravel, man of war?
I think it's a 3-master. I think it would be a frigate.
Mm-hmm. That seems about right to me too. Yeah, because like a man of war is a fucking huge ass bastard.
It's not the dimensions I think that make it unique. It's more the propulsion. The means of travel are a little different.
Yeah, we would say in the current day propulsion, but not your characters, right?
It has a unique way of catching the wind.
I see. Some kind of magical sails, perhaps? Magical, yes. Sails, not so much.
I mean, it's got sails. I have to admit that how it works is beyond me.
But to be perfectly honest with you, it's more of it would be quite meant as a merchant ship, because it has a lot of cargo, not a lot of guns. You know, you could.
I imagine cargo space on something like this would be a premium. We would probably be.
Yeah, I mean, look at your hold.
Be transporting valuable items to make up for its limited capacity.
Oh yes, I do remember you were quite becoming quite famous adventurers. Yes, that sounds very pleasing to me. But
there would also be some inherent risks. I mean, where you'd be sailing, you wouldn't even be safe to go over the side and go for a swim.
What are we sailing, the fiery seas of the hells themselves?
No, but the depth of the water is quite impressive.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We haven't left a man behind yet, and we do not plan for it, certainly.
I mean, the big thing is we're looking for people of courage, and we're looking for a captain that could handle any kind of challenge.
Well, you've described me to a T, my lord. In fact, my sweet daughter and old friend would describe me as a bit reckless.
Well, before we hire you and take you on as the captain, are you truly confident you can handle any kind of ship?
Yes, and if there is a need, I am quite a quick learner.
And we can hold you to that. On your word?
Absolutely. After all, I did steer quite the range of vessels, including the aforementioned Turathi Trireme, where the captain needs to hold a steady rhythm for the rowers. Hey, row! Hey, row!
I think it should be fairly smooth sailing, not that I would know. Goggins...
He's a bit of a braggart, you can tell. You know,
Goggins...
his daughter rolls her eyes a bit. It's like, oh, Dad, stop being cringe.
You think you could take the captain up to the ship?
It's back home, by the way. You didn't bring it with you, because... I mean, you can. You can. But, you know, would attract a bit of maybe unwanted attention. It's up to you after all. I mean, you know. You can park it, no problem.
I mean, if we have to wait to see the look on his face, that's fine.
I presume that they would need some time to prepare.
Yeah, you know.
So they could always meet us. Back home when they're ready.
will you be requiring? He does ask for some conditions. I will need my daughter as the first mate, and my trusted navigator. I do not work without them. But fret not for my fleet. They are well prepared in such an eventuality, and they will be quite lucrative by themselves.
That works for me.
Well, I don't think your fleet's gonna be able to keep up with this one.
No, they're independent. They're gonna do their own thing. Because here's the thing: this guy does have some ships that he basically rents out, like you would like a taxi cab or land.
Well, no,
Right? People make use of them.
I'm just saying that his ships won't be able to go to the same
Yeah.
waters as
No,
this
but
one.
he will explain. Like they do not rely on my day-to-day instructions to work. He rents them out. You know, he's an adventurer, so being tied down in that way is kind of not great. He does make a passive income from renting them out, though. Right? As merchant ships. But he runs expeditions and stuff.
Okay, so your officers, there's no issue there. What are your other conditions?
You know, a fair stipend. What else? Let me think. It's kind of it, really. I mean, would you guys imagine there's something more? Perhaps.
Would you
and,
have any issue?
And a fair cut of any treasure we might find. Yeah.
If you find any treasure on your voyage, I would definitely want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like to see my various treasure maps just waiting to be explored?
I have a feeling you're not going to be digging for much treasure on this ship. Just to call it a hunch.
Why not?
Would you, as this is a special ship, as it is a prototype, we may have prestigious guests who would want to sail on it. Would you have any problem entertaining?
Oh, rubbing elbows with royalty.
Yes.
Absolutely
might-
not. In fact, I promise to be on my best behavior.
We might have one or two dignitaries or higher officials from the Empire who would want to
I see.
probably
Oh.
probably take a ride on the ship.
I see. Yes, we wouldn't require them to exactly pull the sticks from their ass to climb aboard, but it's a good thing you let me know. I will try to drink minimally at the time.
I only have one more question, Captain, and it's kind of a very important point.
Yes, sir.
Are you with heights?
Pretty good. I used to. In
Can you
fact,
explain this is a flying ship and not a...
I have not said a damn word about it being a flying ship.
I'm quite comfortable with heights. In fact, my career as a sailor started in the crow's perch.
Oh, well,
Yes,
good,
I have a
good
very
to
good eye.
know.
Very good eye, good climber. And I can even climb that thing while drunk, so how about that?
Let's just say the ship is rather high.
I see. I see.
You could say she sits high in the water, yes.
Yeah, very high.
O'Galleon, after all. Like, the guy is fucking clueless. How could he be anything but? You know?
Guy's got no idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't spoil it. I want him to figure it out on his own.
Right.
Oh
Well,
god.
if
Oh god, we should put it in the harbor. It'd be like a freaking
you absolutely can. So here's the thing. You know
be
how
like in the Avengers with the
yeah, exactly.
where they started
Yeah.
out with the ship in the water,
Yeah,
the helicarrier.
yeah, you absolutely 100% can do that. So here's the thing. you can park the ship wherever you fucking want. It has sort of a liftoff like a Harrier plane, right? On the spot. You don't need a runway or shit like that. It's slow. Yeah, it takes a whole fucking while to get up from ground level to whatever altitude it needs to sail. But then it goes smoothly, and it behaves more like a traditional plane, in that if you want to go up from there, it's, if you have, like, forward motion, right?
Yeah, we gotta get this
getting
guy
up on
out
the spot is slow.
We gotta get this guy out on the water on this boat.
Like, consider this: if you wanted to lift it up from your river at Griffin's Gate up to, I don't know, where the mountains start, kind of like half an hour, something like that. It's kind of slow.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I just want to milk this.
No,
for all
just
it's
mentioning. I just want to clarify how this thing works and behaves, because you'll be doing your adventuring a lot on it, except delving through dungeons and stuff.
It's not a flying speedboat. Got it.
We can't have you like spend fucking fucking months on the road. That's awful. And your way of communication home is very, very convenient and nice to have. Right, so if we're all done here, my lord, I will gather my things and head to your fine domain, fine estate.
Yes, once you arrive, have yourself announced and we will give you a walk through the boat out in the bay.
The river. Yeah,
Well,
river.
The docks, whichever.
Yeah, you have docks, sure. But a bay is a geographic feature. Right.
Here, I thought we dug one out.
Not quite. The nearest port to the sea is Old Sports Landing. Yes, that's the one. It's sort of between for me and you guys, but it's way smaller, obviously. It's nestled kind of in a mountain area.
I mean, I guess with this ship, it gives new meaning to the phrase "any port in a storm."
Yeah. Also dry dock.
Get us out of the sky now.
Dry dock, eh? Unless it rains, I guess.
But sir, the ship can only go down so fast. Oh, it's gonna go down a lot faster if we don't get out of this storm.
All right. So, in preparation for these guys showing up, how do you actually park your boat?
But just off the pier, like a normal boat.
Okay, I see.
We're gonna take him out of the water first.
Okay, so let me. Do I still have the GG map in campaign resources, or do I need to? Share it again. Maybe I can share it again. Where the fuck did I put it? Fuck.
Shit, I even got I even got a better idea for a prank now. Get this guy out of the water. This is gonna be great.
You got a shitty one with a grid. It'll have to do. Okay. Let me post it in resources. Okay. I think the best place to put it would be where the shipwright is at number 6. To make it seem as if you built it there. Right? Because when you go in from the road leading from the farm area there, you go into the shipyard area where you can see timber and all kinds of materials and tools for, regular shipbuilding. And then, the guy sees the ship. Presumably you tell him it's called the Eudora. And He comments, yes, interesting build. Is it perhaps Dwarven made?
I think they had a hand in it. There was some unique engineering that needed work.
That's interesting because I do not know of any Dwarven ports.
Oh.
But they are renowned craftsmen, so I don't exactly blame you for wanting a solid ship.
It's a very special ship. It should be able to reach all new kind of ports. Traditional sailing vessel. So let's have him take it out on the water. And I'd like to. Are you feeling up to a wager, Captain?
Let me put him at the helm here. Flanked by his other people.
So, you see the bridge downriver, right?
Oh, cannons, yes. I like cannons. I've had the opportunity of working
not
with them
the
before.
ship bridge. That's the bridge,
Yeah,
the one on the horizon coming up.
Where do you mean on the map?
I mean,
Can you
there's a
describe?
bridge upriver and downriver.
Between downtown and the market?
Yeah, I mean, either one. There's one in either direction.
See, the thing is, if you start your ship, you can lift off and pass over it by the time you reach it. So you don't need to first lift off and then go forward. You can do both at the same time.
I have something planned.
Like a regular ass plane. Like, think of the water there, the river, as your runway. So by the time you reach the bridge, you will have taken off. How about that shit?
So,
Yeah.
You see the bridge, Captain.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, you're supposedly a very experienced, capable sailor. Do you think you could sail between the bridge supports blindfolded?
Blindfold.
You're not up to the challenge.
Oh, what did you... What?
Would you be willing to try?
Yes, absolutely. I only need the wind.
Very well. It's funny that you should say that. Okay, so we'll prepare a blindfold for the captain and have him start towards the bridge. And then as he's on the way, blindfolded, I will.
Wait, we first have to, kickstart it, eh? Because this is like a car. You need keys. you do an ignition. Presumably you, listen, you put someone over here to shout below deck to Zenith to start the engine. Or, depending on who is wearing the Oculus Speculum, you can just communicate it wirelessly, like using your fucking Google Glass,
Well, it's no fun if people aren't shouting out commands and relaying them. That's part of being on a ship.
I know. But
Goggins, do you want to be the relay guy who shouts really loud?
Sure.
Okay.
What are the
So we
commands?
put Goggins here.
All right.
So,
Let's put
I can't really
Brett here.
do any shouting right now.
Guys, put yourselves on the ship somewhere where you want to be. Because this is quite the occasion. It's your first liftoff.
Okay. I imagine Kairos would be in the crow's nest. For some reason,
Yeah?
I picture him in the
Yeah,
crow's nest.
that seems fitting. Yeah, like legit.
All right.
And Frit perhaps
so
in the front, maybe
he's
straddling
the
the
king of the
mermaid
world.
here. Straddling the mermaid,
in the world. My heart will go on. Okay, so Kale will shout out for Goggins to pass on, start engine.
Start engine.
And then is there like a lever for verticality next to the wheel? Like how does this thing go up and down?
Well, it behaves like a plane's how the fuck is it called, guys?
Light stick?
Wheel, like
Hinge?
So you push it forward to go down and pull it
Yeah.
back.
exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It's like pitch. I think it's called pitch and something else.
No, the component. The component.
So
like-
it's
like pitch
it's
is to go down and something else
a
to go up.
stick.
It's not like a stick. It more resembles. Okay, I found it. No,
Stick.
not exactly. Control wheel. It's like a wheel on a car, except it's like more like a U thing. Right? Gonna look to see what the fuck it's called, cause goddamn.
I mean, in a fighter plane, it's literally a stick.
No, not a stick. It is a wheel, but it goes, forward and backward in order to, adjust altitude, right? A yoke or stick? I'm not sure.
Should watch
sure.
sometime.
Yeah.
The original. I hear the new one's good too.
Flight controls. I think yoke might be the best name for it. Okay, a fighter plane has a literal stick. Not like that. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, a yoke. Yeah, I found, it is literally called a yoke.
Okay.
But for you, it is a wheel, so we'll just call it that.
And then, so we got the engine started. Is there, do we have to call forward, or is that can he control that from where he's at?
No, it just, starts like a fucking plane. It just moves.
So as we're going down the river,
Of course, he also shouts out his particular commands, like raise sails, do. Again,
Yep.
I fucking should,
raise sail, secure the missing mast.
yeah, exactly. I should, learn all this stuff because it's gonna play out. It's gonna be very relevant.
Oh yeah, I love seaborne not technology. Oh, my words are failing me.
Culture, I guess. Right?
Nomenclature, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we're coming up on the bridge, I'm going to tell him, okay, Captain, as we get near the bridge here, I'm going to want you to pull back on the wheel there.
What? Say what? Oh,
Just
he
pull
tries it
back
out.
on the wheel.
Oh, this wheel's a bit wobbly. Is that normal?
Yeah, just make sure you
Okay.
keep pulling back. We don't want to
Pulling
crash
back.
into
Okay.
the bridge or
Fine.
anything.
Okay.
And then, after we get past the bridge, I'll congratulate. Well, good job, Captain.
These dwarves
Didn't
really
hit
do
the
think
bridge.
of everything, don't they?
You didn't hit the bridge. It looks like we're sailing clear. Your next task is going to be get by the mountains without hitting them.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, well, here, I'll take your blindfold off. You can see what I'm talking about. And then we're just like in the fucking sky.
Like what?
Wait, you haven't. Let me describe the start, right? Too bad I'm not sure I have a song for that.
Doing a
Maybe
great
I
job,
do.
by the way. It's been smooth sailing.
Let me see. Is this appropriate? I think that works, actually. So you can feel the ship shudder at the ignition. Not terribly, brutally, but it does shake. Oh there, girl. Oh, that's a new sensation. Well, let's see. Take the wind. Let us sail. It starts moving forward, and then you can hear water splashing off the hull slowly as it lifts off. Whoa, this is a strange feeling. But I'm keeping with the wind. You can see he has a hand raised up above to feel the wind. You know, also using his hair as a weather vane.
So the whole time, his navigator and daughter are sitting there. They can both see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. And with that, you cross the bridge. Because it moves faster in the air than a regular ship on the water. Because air drag is lower than water drag.
Just have the whole of the ship just dripping water like a drizzle over people crossing the bridge.
Yeah.
Some little boy looking up Free-Willy style.
Yeah. You can even hear the faint sounds of applause from the ground. And whoops and whistles and all that good stuff.
Yeah, Kale will just like lean over to the side and put his finger up to his lips, like, no, don't ruin the surprise.
And as you do pass over the bridge, it says, well, I must say this ship sails rather smoothly. These dwarves are something else indeed. And you can
like we're floating on air.
And you can see Lynette tap him on the shoulder. It's like, Dad, take off your blindfold. Let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. Do a thing, do a thing. So he was blinded. No more. What?
I meant what I said about not hitting the mountains.
What's going on? Have you drugged me? What? Are we literally flying?
We're flying, baby. We're flying.
You people
He'll
are
just
crazy.
reach out with like one hand and just like put his fingertips on the wheel so it doesn't.
No, because it's stable. It's pretty heavy, you know. Not that sensitive.
I mean, if it's too much for you, I know this guy named Sid.
What? I didn't get that.
That's a Final Fantasy reference right there.
Almost every single Final Fantasy game has had an airship captain named Sid.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a very long time for me. So, obviously the guy is fucking shitting himself.
Oh, by design.
Like, but how?
I told you, I don't understand how ships work.
This is not how ships work, I can tell you that much.
Well, you said you could handle any boat, so I expect you to learn, 'cause I sure as hell can't be bothered.
So you mean to tell me I'm trailblazing this thing?
First of her
That I've
kind.
stumbled into the distinct honor of piloting an airship,
Pretty much, yeah.
flying like the noble hawk or albatross.
Yeah, it's a bit heavier than that.
There's just no way. Lynette, pinch me, and tell me that I haven't drunk that much today. Yeah, Dad, this is real.
We're flying.
Fuck me sideways. This is insane. And he goes on to, inspect the other parts of the ship. Making sure he's still not dreaming.
So,
You okay there?
sorry to spring that on your father like that, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Oh no, you can tell. Like Lynette will say, oh no, you can tell he's never been this excited. Just make sure you don't let him do, moves like the albatross, if you know what I mean.
I really
He's
don't.
gonna want
I'm
to.
afraid.
Because he's gonna want to. Okay, I see now, my lord, that you were absolutely not joking. Now, have you driven this thing? Have you sailed this before? In any capacity?
I mean, we went straight up and then straight down when they were showing us that it could fly. Other than that, no, not really.
I see. Well, you're gonna need someone to see what this baby can do. Eee.
Quick question. Have we gotten, like, parachutes or anything yet?
Let's go back to before this whole thing, and maybe you can arrange to have something made.
I would like a parachute or something before this guy takes her out.
Although,
It goes crazy.
you do know you don't just need a parachute, but also training. So that's a bit, you'd be better off having some of those, what do you call them? Feather fly boots. Yeah, feather fall boots.
Well, pairs of feather fly boots, please. Feather fall boots.
So at this point, Kale's gonna nod and go below decks and start throwing up. My throat is starting to really bother me, so I'm gonna let someone else take over.
Yeah, the cheapest option is the Fey Leaf sandals.
Alright, mandatory
Looks
Fey
like-
Leaf sandals. Boarding the... What do we call this thing? The Adora.
Eudora.
I have a friend named...
Although you could probably manage something
Eudora.
cheaper with like a parachute. Yeah, you can ask your tailor to, make the chute itself. And maybe the little backpack thing, right?
Let's name the sister ship.
So we're
Fedora.
calling her $5 Jenny?
The what now?
The $5 Jenny?
What's that?
Well, you gave us the ship's name, and then you said we could go for something cheaper.
No, I meant as a parachute. As a parachute, fam.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you shit.
And by the way, if you must know the origins of the name Eudora, just out of universe thing. In Greek mythology, it means she of good gifts, and was one of 3,000 Oceanids, water nymph daughters of the Titans Oceanus and Tethys. And you can kind of guess where I was going with this. It's a great name for a ship, suffice to say. Right? I see, it was a reference, sorry, yeah. It's been a while since I saw any of these, So yeah, now the guy takes it for a bit of a spin, takes like a right turn to see how it turns, going up to see how fast it would go up, all that good stuff. It's a bit, rough going because he is sort of stress testing it. But interestingly enough, the wood doesn't so much as creak under the efforts, which lets you know that dwarven engineering is the best in the world. There, a reference of my own. Fuck you.
man, so that's what happened to the other kind of gnome, or other. Ugh. Sorry, I can't talk.
There's my reference. Right, and he will exclaim, like, this is amazing, this is incredible, this is absolutely unique. All of my old Navy buddies will be shitting themselves if they saw me right now, as well as anyone else. The guy's like a child again, but probably even more so, because, you know.
Yeah, this is way beyond what he's probably ever dreamed of being as a
Yeah, I mean,
pilot.
You know, people imagine flying, but it's like, oh, I grow wings, or I ride a magical creature. Not, I fly a ship.
A big bad ship. That's pretty sweet.
So, I presume you finish your maiden voyage in quite the interesting way. By the way, I presume you discussed beforehand with your ambassador. It says we will have a construction crew construct a docking area right above your keep, so you don't have to park it in any conspicuous areas and expose yourself to potential danger or whatnot. Right, that makes
We
sense.
could park it right on the water, couldn't we?
Yes, but you are lords. It's not appropriate.
There's
I mean, given the
more appropriate
capabilities,
place for a ship than in a dock.
it's like a helipad, my guy. Don't overthink it.
But it's a ship. You park ships at the dock.
Yeah, but because you want to, walk all the way to your keep. No, I mean you can't. But ideally, you would have a dock over there as well.
Because if we park
Also-
at the dock, then every
also
ship that passes by or goes through port will see it. And
Also,
have-
consider the possibility of wanting to potentially make a quick escape from your keep.
Escape from our keep. What? Never.
You misunderstand, my lord. It is best to think of everything than come to the conclusion that you should have, could have, would have.
Oh, whatever.
Like, out of character, you understand, yeah? I mean, come on. Plus, you can always just park it normally on the water. It's fine.
My ship, I'll park it where I want.
They're gonna install a parking meter on top of your keep. Right. Getting back. So, that's it for the maiden voyage. When are we due for the Imperial City then?
I think within 6 months. I think within 6 months or something. It said it has to be with a year within
Well-
taking possession.
I mean, spring, I think, was the term, right?
Alright.
Sort of like March-ish.
Oh, that's not when we took the castle, though. We took it somewhat after that.
Yeah, but the letter arrived sometime after because news travels kind of slowly,
Oh, yeah.
and mail even more slowly.
So we're looking at... Alright.
Yeah, okay, let's say April. So you have time to do some other stuff in the meantime if you want. That's not the issue,
Yeah.
right? So if you got ideas on what to do in the meantime, and I still do, like perhaps that Gargan's solo adventure that we've been talking about for some time now.
Yeah.
That can still happen before doing this thing.
Yeah. I guess everyone else would control another character.
Oh, I suppose they can, but we can also run them just the two of us. I ran an adventure with Doja some time back, and it went fine.
Yeah, I don't mind either way.
Yeah, just get some time together. We can even play it by post if time is an issue. I'd be okay with either.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, we can make a thread in the Discord and, post and roll dice. We can roll dice in the Discord, so that's fine.
Just kind of like playing chess a little bit. Like, I don't know if you would play chess like, pen pal chess, kind of.
Yeah, I'm sure Guard has way more experience with play by post. That's where I got the idea, actually, because I didn't even know that was a thing before him, so thanks for that. But yeah, just, let me know. In the meantime, we want to plan that particular expedition. So to that end, I want to know who you are taking with you. As for your engineer, I will give her a proper icon once I decide on a picture. Because I got a bunch of them. I haven't exactly decided. Because I have an image in my head, but couldn't find a good enough one to settle on. I'll run them past you at the end. Right. Who else would you consider taking with you? Presumably quite a longer-term trip, just like they.
Yeah, who do you want to take? Let's have a look at all our NPCs.
Mm-hmm. So NPCs. There may be some missing, but we'll arrange them properly some other time. You do see them right under allies.
Yeah, I can see them all, yeah.
Configure ownership, all players, observer. There you go.
There we go.
Sorry. Be right back. Think, discuss.
What do you think, peeps?
We don't want to bring too many. Well, I guess if we leave them in the ship, it's not so bad. I just want to have them in the battles necessarily. Or if there's any fighting.
Yeah. Maybe Goggins will take some of his barbarian crew.
Alright, yeah. Then, what else would be useful? Someone to make potions?
Stir.
Scotch.
Well, if she has a baby, then maybe not the best.
I mean, you gotta bring your wife, man.
Yeah, okay, let's bring the baby. Can I get the big room, number 14? Which we missed that, 14. Large passenger cabin. I'll need to get a crib in there.
Yeah, you need a... Yeah, you will do. Mobile crib.
Yeah.
Goggins just out of the front of the ship holding up the baby like Mufasa. Or like Simba.
Simba, yeah.
Fire the baby out of the cannon.
Then we would want to bring Elizabeth and Eleanor, because who wouldn't want to have a dragon and a Thane in their entourage?
Well, also, she's sort of like the, she could be like a passenger jet. Emergency escape vehicle.
I'm back.
The wives list.
Wives list.
Okay.
Wives, Liz, Elizabeth, and Eleanor.
Well, Ella necessarily has to remain home in order to communicate long distance. Presumably you invest her with some sort of authority to relay your messages if there's ever a need, such as deploy the army. Yeah, I mean, you know, people have to listen to her for that to happen, so...
Oh wait,
Presumably you
I take
let
back
people-
what I said.
What? Sorry.
We're not supposed to be trading with Fae, so bringing Eldor might be a bad idea.
I mean, the mere presence of a red wizard wouldn't be that bad. Sure, sus, but not, you know, summary execution.
I was just thinking, like, who
But no,
would
someone
we want
need-
in our entourage that would, like,
Yeah.
draw attention? And it's like, well, a dragon and a Thayan would probably do the trick.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Good fella. So Goggins was thinking to take some of his barbarian crew.
Okay, anyone in specific?
I'm thinking Ursu.
Mm. You sure?
Yeah, why not?
Because, I don't know, he seems not that well adjusted to civilization.
Exactly. We're
the
gonna.
That's the only issue. Like, comparatively speaking, Zaki and Syrian are way more well-behaved in that sense.
I definitely want to take Saki.
Consider that Ursu is a werebear. That can be a problem.
Bears don't like heights.
It's not about heights, it's about full moons and stuff. I mean, yeah, he can control it by now, but you never know. Don't wanna really fuck with that.
All right, take Zaki and Syrian then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Presumably you're gonna want a vice.
Yeah, she's pretty good, isn't she?
You know, at the very, I mean, out of all of you, all of your allies, I think she knows the Imperial City the best. So that's an asset for sure. Let's think some more.
Do we need anybody for fighting or guarding, maybe?
Sorry, what?
Like a guard to guard the ship when we're away from it.
Yeah, you can. You can definitely. I mean, ideally, you want your guys to be fighters, right?
Yeah, there's too low level though. They're too low level.
Who?
The guy.
What are you referring to?
Connor and
Oh no, those guys are basically town police. Not them. If you want someone to protect your lives, I would suggest Akemi.
Oh yeah, okay. That works.
Also, you can also choose to bring. How about that? I mean, it's hard to miss that. You see it, fellas? Zoom out a bit, I guess.
Oh, the Griffins? Yeah. Can they fit on this?
Yeah,
Oh,
your
yeah.
Griffin unit. Like playing escort to your ship, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I believe Air Force One has like a fighter plane escort. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
but the ambassador will have to remain home. So you'll be dealing with Loriana Sage Rest. Let me put her down. The fuck did I put her? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's think some more.
Oh, that's probably, seems okay.
I'll
Maybe a unit of a small unit of like some sort of soldier unit we have. Not like all of them.
They're all pretty sizable. Even the smallest is quite sizable, like 2,000 people. Not so feasible.
We wouldn't have to take the whole thing, right?
I understand, but at that point, it's you know, not worth it, really.
Well, maybe worth having them just a couple guys.
Like, you know, red shirts, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost didn't get the reference, but I get it.
Anyone in mind?
I can't remember what our units are. It's been so long.
Well, you got barbarians, you got like regular ass infantry, archers, dwarves, dragonborn riders.
What about archers? Maybe some archers, guys? What do you think? Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, why not? Good to have some melee and ranged.
Well, why not, you know, some of your NPCs? How about, would Gale want to bring them in around?
Yeah, they're the wives, they want to bring them.
Okay, so we're putting her in here.
Oh, it's got wives.
Well, doesn't she have a baby by this point? Come on, fam.
Well,
yeah, bring her along.
Bring her along. Put her in we get the double cabin over here.
With the baby?
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine.
Put a crib right in it.
Okay.
Push the two beds together.
Okay.
Down.
Sure, you can stretch an actual double.
Okay, that's fine.
With a double.
Okay, that's fine.
That picture's actually of her in the room.
Waiting for you.
Well, what about a cat? Should we bring a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the cat or the rat.
Yeah, it's her the cat is her familiar.
Yeah, I need the cat.
Kind of a poor showing, but it's fine. I mean, you know. Yeah.
Who's the?
I'm still looking.
Someone else. The lizard. Oh, Elizabeth.
So what now?
Elizabeth.
Well, she's kind of homey, and you know, people over there might stumble upon the fact that she is actually a fucking dragon. That's no good.
She can't come.
Although you can ask her, actually.
She could be like a emergency exit.
I see what you mean. Well, you can go ahead and ask her. Let's keep her in mind. Anyone else? Oh, I actually forgot to put some people from the one folder to the proper folder, such as first the Appletons, Marilis. Where should I put her? Special. I guess she can fight. She's a warlock. But I'll put her in special for now. Who else is hanging around your place and is friendly enough? The drow has kind of a community going and her own thing, so not quite. But you can take her along. Doesn't have anything better to do. She might creep people out though, so take that into account.
Nini?
Well, put her to the side and see if Kairos wants to approve that. Now, as for the literal succubus, that's a hard no.
We're going to have a humanoid menagerie.
Yeah, like this is a whole ass gacha lineup, guards. Isn't that correct? Like, behold my 5-star collection.
Yeah,
Our
so
guards
she-
away. They'll be back in a sec.
Oh, okay. I think that's pretty much it, unless I'm missing someone. Mac! How about Mac?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, why not?
Alright, we need to follow.
Now, while guard is away, am I right?
Yeah. Kale's favourite friend.
Gonna remove his health bar real quick so he doesn't see him. There.
Mac the man.
Literally not a man.
The mechanical man.
I'm here. I'm just typing.
Right, so presume you run into Elizabeth by chance in the market. How do you pitch her this expedition thing?
I'll be
We're
honest.
going to the city and you can get some pretty dresses if you like. Hey Liz, want to do a
Come on, bro.
flyby on the Empire? This is from Kale.
Flyby. So that's like a drive-by but flying. And by the way, even while you're away, you can manage some of the more day-to-day operations happening back home. Because Ella is your communications liaison. Anything you tell her, she will pass on, such as Adventure League stuff or, various economic stuff, trade deals, happenings, stuff like that. Even something like, I don't know, mounting a defense if someone is cheeky enough to attack you while you're away. But the likelihood is kind of low. But yeah, so like if you wanted to direct the Blood Ravens to do something for you, a job or whatnot, yeah, you can transmit that, no problem. Right? Or Nimgain will take the OS from guards to just chat, between girls at night. Talk about boys and stuff. So keep that in mind. I think that's a good lineup. But yeah, pitch the thing to Elizabeth.
I thought I did. What should I say?
No, you didn't. You joked.
Oh, we're going to the big city. We're not going to go there very often, and there's lots of stuff to see there. I don't know. Have you been?
Oh man.
Well, I'm not done. Have you been there? Come on, Liz. Have you been to the big city, Liz?
Come on, bro. Turn down the cringe a bit.
I'm asking. I'm waiting for a reply.
You could have put it a bit better, but she will say, "Oh, the Imperial City. Yes, I've passed through. Didn't find it quite to my liking. Why do you ask?"
Well, we're gonna go there in a big entourage, and you're one of our most important and valued retainers or friends.
Don't lay it on. Don't lay it on so thick. And she's not actually a retainer. That's. I mean, she is an ally, but she usually does her own thing. Because good luck telling a dragon what to do. You know.
Yeah. Well, you're a good friend and ally, and if you wanted to come, you're more than welcome to have your own cabin on the ship. And I know you have to transform as you do.
Only now I see. Only now I see all that Kiel wrote. Oh, sorry, fam. I missed that completely. Jesus.
Yeah, go ahead. Go with this.
Yeah, you can picture, having, as you said, Swan, all the fancy fashion, all the newest crazes, and also, all the fanciest artwork and stuff. Yeah. As the Colombians would say, haute couture. Elbow spread. So what's the occasion, if I may ask? Not that I need much of a reason to meet new people and...
We need to introduce ourselves to we're making our debut and introducing ourselves to the Empire.
So, the heir to the Empire is not of age. The rulership is a regency.
Yeah. So
it would be the regents. It's a few of them, and potentially the princess. So to remind you, they are called Georgian and Camellia. He is quite young, still, learning, training. But she is quite the statesman. Crusader Kings, this shit. Yeah, oh man. She's quite the statesman. You hear. They are obviously both orphans. You can tell her you're having an audience with one of the royals. You can be precise about it now that you know what you're dealing with.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I'll tell her that we're doing those. We're meeting the high highs.
You can see her eyes light up. Oh, rubbing elbows with royalty, are we? Really moving up in the world. I'm impressed. What kind of people do you think they are?
No idea. I'm just a small farm boy from a small village who has had his whole family murdered by the...
Yes, but you can speculate, surely. You can speculate, surely. I mean, Heartlanders have a sort of reputation, all on their own. Presumably, the royal family would be representative, or not. Maybe they could buck the trend.
I'm guessing that they don't fart.
What?
I said, in character, Frith says he's guessing that they don't fart, like they're that fancy. That's his way of saying that.
I don't know about that. I've heard that Princess Camellia is quite the beauty. I've also heard a few other rumors, if you must know.
Hmm. Yeah, sure.
See, the king and queen, along with a large part of their retinue, were assassinated a good 10 years ago. Only the children survived. God only knows how they've managed so far. What with all the backstabbing and power-mongering. I wouldn't want to be in their place. Not for all the riches in the world. This guy really wants to do that kind of thing. Maybe you can put Gorath forward. Yo, Daru, am I the only you the only one left that can talk to me?
I'm here.
Good. Just us boys, you know.
I don't know what's up with the other voice.
Yeah, you know. Guard's voice is kind of, you know, hurting. So that's understandable, yeah. It's good that we have chat, you know.
Oh yeah, I can see he's been typing away actually.
Yeah, it took me a while to notice, but yeah. Oh well, that's exciting. So, but would I be welcome to such a prestigious reception? Like, presumably you would bring your whole entourage, so you can tell her, like, yeah, you can follow us to the palace.
Yeah, we, you know, I'm not really motivated by fancy people and fancy canapes and bigwig in it with all the elites of the world, you know. So,
presumably one of your guys will tell you, Goggins, this is the chief of chiefs in the civilized world. You have a point there, Guard. The dragons can be quite arrogant. Even one as sociable as a brass dragon, which Elizabeth is. But she knows how to play it cool, you know. She won't cause a... No, I said arrogant. No, I meant what I said. Like, consider the average red dragon. Motherfuckers be narcissistic, okay? I know. But I was mentioning that, yeah, they can be quite arrogant. And see themselves better than humanoids because, well, in many ways they are. But because Elizabeth is in it for the communication, you know, mingling, meeting new people, she's a socialite more than she is a big bad dragon. Yeah? So that's the... Yeah, I know I said bad dragon, disregard that. I wasn't making a reference. I promise. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, exclusively 3 and up, actually. Yeah, she doesn't do pairs. It's her quirk, what can I tell you? I see, well, that is quite a great honor. In fact, if I do recall, I would be the first living dragon to cross the threshold of that prestigious building. I suppose I should brush up on my disguise, because you can bet the court mages are gonna be sniffing around. they'll be sniffing around for any sorts of shenanigans, such as shapeshifters. I mean, you can understand. The threat of assassins is ever present. Well, guys, I think we can, just very well just end it here, especially since you can't talk anymore. But we'll pick this up next week. If you have ideas on what to do during what's left of your downtime, I very much want to hear about it, because after all that is done, we're gonna start the Imperial City arc.
Ooh.
Excited? Excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, politics, assassination, backstabbing, yeah. Oh, I have to use it. I mean, you know I have to use it now that you suggest. Yeah.
So
Very
this session, we've covered like what, 9 or 10 months of
Not
world
No.
world time has gone past.
No, not quite. Not quite. So let's say the Harvest Festival was around 15th of September, let's say. And the maiden voyage of the Eudora was something like February. I'll let you guys decide. By the way, don't your characters have fucking birthdays?
I
don't
guess
you
so,
get-
yeah.
Why don't you guys give me your characters' birthdays in the Discord?
Is it still like in D&D? Is it still January, February, March, etc.? Or is
Well,
it
I have special names,
calendar?
but you can use. Well, wait. Fuck, I wrote it somewhere. I'll let you guys know afterwards. I have to look it up, and I won't take any more of your time.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you know. The months have specific names, and there's they're, I think, equally divided. I'll check it out and let you know. Right?
All right.
So think about the birthdays of your guys, and what would be your plans for downtime if you have, especially for Goggins, that solo adventure. I have it pretty nailed down. Just let me know and I'll complete it. That cool?
Okay. Yeah,
okay, and
let's do
right
it soon.
after, the first thing I do is gonna discuss your gnome engineer, because I got some pictures. You'll have to suggest which you would prefer. Okay. Cut the stream, but hang around in chat a bit more, because I want to
Alright.
send those pictures. Okay.